Where are we going?
We are going to do our walkthrough finally.
Yay!
Put a WT on your sticker for walkthrough is going to be completed. And I'm starting
Let's go ahead and start with all of our stuff on this side. A lot of it because
yes, sir.
Doing the fact that this is a fifth wheel.
Yes.
That's completely different than what we've dealt
What
with.
your normal use.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Same from starting up here on both sides. Propane are always ones with no locks, which of course you guys know. These are 30 pounders and they are full for you. Now, are you familiarized with this regulator?
No.
No? Well, this regulator here is an auto switchover regulator.
Oh, okay. Yeah, actually, we have that on my mom's.
Oh, so you're used to it. Make sure
Yeah.
both tanks are open. Whenever one is empty, we'll switch over to the next.
Yes.
Automatically.
Perfect.
Inside of here, you do have a gauge. Green for gas, red for empty.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Or you can manually choose which tank you want to draw from. On your supply line here, you could choose which tank you want to draw from. This one here is drawing from this tank, so they have that tank over there closed.
Yeah.
And these are completely full for you.
Okay.
All right.
She's fine, honey. It's just rainwater.
Inside of here will be where your leveling system's located. If you see here, this is an electric leveling system.
Mm-hmm.
Turning it on, right now it's letting you know that the jacks are
Correct.
your jacks are down. Now to level it, if you see these two flashing lights, front and left, the front is not level with the rear, left is not level with the right.
Okay.
You always want to kind of be sure that you're on an even sight as possible, because what you're going to do is hit auto level. So right now it's going to adjust your front, then adjust your rears, all by one button.
It's so nice.
Now I've got a question. Once
Yes, sir.
when I'm hooked up on the back of the truck
Yes,
and
sir.
everything, and I've raised it, do I have to raise the legs here on the bottom?
No, that's just for height.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wasn't sure if we ever had to adjust those.
No, that's if you're ever on a slanted slope.
Okay.
You
good.
could adjust the pitch.
Okay.
Yes, sir. And I'm gonna take off my jacket.
Oh, go for it.
Look at it go all by itself. It's like magic.
What's it doing?
It's leveling it. See how it's raising the front to the back and the left to the right is what it'll do.
If you look in there, honey, you can see.
Yeah. There it is.
Yep, and right now
Auto
it's going to be
level.
ground in your rear,
Yep.
and then it does your side.
Look
to
at it,
side.
tells you. Auto level, grounding rear.
Now, your opinion, and again, opinions. So I'm not holding you to it.
Oh yeah.
Would you recommend that we do blocks underneath?
More stability.
Okay.
And also, if you're not on a level site, you go to hit auto level. If it ever throws you a code saying out of stroke,
Yes.
it's going to tell you which side is out of stroke. What you're going to have to do is raise them back up, put your blocks underneath, put them back down.
Okay.
So it just does it.
That happened on my mom's. My mom, she went through. She had bought travel trailer, but brand new. She did everything to it, and literally, she did that in Montana. We're in Florida. I have to come up and do everything for her, and I'm like, I have no idea how. So it literally was a.
So let's see here. See where it says auto level failed. So right now, this is not level completely. This side isn't. So what you can do is, if you go through your setting here, you could drop your front jacks. That's whenever you're connecting to your truck.
Right.
You could go through here. You could do auto reconnect, so it remembers
The height. Correct.
Yes, sir. Coming from here, you can hit manual mode. As you're in manual mode, if you see here, you're gonna hit enter. Oh, let me go back to manual mode, sorry. So from here, you could adjust your front and rear independently. Also your left and right.
Okay.
And it does kind of give you your degrees also.
And then I'll quit. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Perfect.
And then your rear's right. So you
Okay.
can choose which one you want to operate.
Just
Okay,
put
yep.
it back in the cup
All
holder
right.
for now.
Also, all instructions will be on this also
Yeah.
to explain it to you. Now, inside of here is where it gets a little bit tricky. You see here on your toggle switch on your lamp itself, you have two lines. Two lines going to be motion censored. And the center's off. One line is always on.
Okay.
A lot of people leave it on motion censored. Also inside of here, if you do see, you do have a water pump switch.
Yep.
Since we're not connected to city water, if you see your diagram here, dry camping, you follow your valves. We are using your fresh water tank from the water pump itself. When you're connecting to city water, you're gonna follow this diagram here. You're gonna have this valve this way, blue down, black to the right, red and green up.
City water would also be the same as KOA, correct?
Like when you plug the hose in?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yep, straight from the city water pressure.
Yep.
Yes, sir. And then you can fill your freshwater holding tank from this city water connection inlet here, just by following.
Into this one.
Yep, into this one.
Oh, okay.
This one here is a black tank flush. If you see here, water pump on. You do have an outside shower, quick connect, hot and cold. This is going to be your satellite and cable connection. Satellite, cable, auxiliary for the bedroom. You have outside TV, and then you have rear. GFCI outlets. Front cab light. You do have a light on the front cab of this
Yes.
unit, which is LED.
Yes.
All right. And then I'm sure you guys know you have two gray tanks, one black tank. One gray tank's just going to be for the kitchen. Second gray tank is for your sink and shower water in your bathroom.
Yep.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, this has two termination pipings. You're going to have one located here. You're going to have one located here. The only thing different is this one here is just more so going to be.
This is just for the bathroom.
Yep.
Toilet.
Well, you do have a
Yep.
Full
It's got
hand
its own
here
flush.
also.
Yep.
Yep.
And then that's my flush for this.
for
that
your
one.
rear.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Now this one here is the only one that's going to have a manual light. So if you see here, you do have LED lights, so you'll be able to
Nice.
see.
Perfect.
That's going to be helpful. Not
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to hold the cell phone while.
Trying to dump.
Our hoses.
Yep, that's your sewer hose holder. Also above here, if you see this, you have a different slide. This is a Swintech slide.
This is the air thingy that sounded.
No,
No.
I will
It
say.
like it sounds like air.
Now, I will say there's dual motors that are synchronized with each other by a controller. You always want to do full motions. You want to fully extend it. You want to fully retract it.
Okay.
I know some campsites it's a little hard to do that.
Yeah.
If it ever becomes unpaired with each other, you get one side of the room going in, one staying out. I'm going to show you a technical trick. Right above here on this ceiling wall in your compartment,
CC out of the way.
if you see here where it says motor velocity sync, in wall slide out controller.
Okay.
If you see your cutout here, inside of that cutout will be a push button. You're gonna push it 6 times. You're gonna hold on to 7. As you're holding on to 7th, you're gonna have a red and green light dancing with each other. It's gonna be flashing at you. That's when you're gonna go inside and you're gonna operate this room 3 consecutive times.
Okay.
All the way out, all the way in, all the way out, all the way in, all the way out, all the way in. It repairs the motors together.
Okay.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Yes, sir. And then if you do see, you do got your blue LED lights underneath your slide,
Yes.
which is pretty neat.
Yeah.
I see it now.
There's your party lights.
Yep. Exactly.
Now also with your slide seals, I strongly recommend doing a condition on them on every 60 days. That's using slide room conditioner spray. You're gonna spray them on the seals, let it absorb. Every 60 days. What that's doing is preventing them from dry rotting. Also, it's preventing friction of
Okay.
opening and closing. All right, and the nice thing is you have slide toppers installed,
Yes.
which is very nice. So you don't have to worry about that top white seal. That one's
Okay.
protected.
I just did that because I figured instead of doing a sweep off, all that stuff.
Especially with how many? 1, 2, 3, 4 slides.
Yep.
Make it easier on you. Now 50 amp short cord. This short cord
sorry,
does go with you guys.
Okay.
Okay. Then this is where it is prepped for the backup camera. This is where it will be installed at, which is nice. Just like I was saying, with the bigger angle of the monitor itself, you're gonna have the full coverage of it.
Okay.
If you were to get the little 5-inch one, it's only going to do right here.
Yeah.
Yep. So especially switching lanes, it's going to be a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
This is already pre-wired. So
Oh,
it's
so
just
when I
installed.
do changing lanes, it will still let me view it then.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. It stays on at all times.
Okay.
As long as
Sweet.
you're towing. Yep. You having fun? And then from here,
Oh.
you have your outside kitchen,
Yay.
which is nice. So if you see here, let me find the light switch for the right here.
Yep.
You got your light switch here, GFCI outlets. You got 12 volt
And
USBs.
Now the GFCI outlet are they in line with the one that's in
One
the?
in the yes sir.
Okay.
You know it. That one powers all downstream.
Okay.
All right. And then you do have your cooktop, which is nice. Directly underneath your cooktop, if you see
Is the
here,
hose.
is your hose. You will run your hose for your quick connect located here.
Okay.
All right.
Now, is there a way that I can hook a
Regular grill.
regular grill to that quick connect?
Yes, sir. At our store, accessory store, you could buy the actual quick connect hose for the grill attachment.
That's what.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Because I'll use this one here for.
We already watched a video where they were saying that these can come out when they're driving.
Yes.
So they put pool noodles.
Oh yeah, right here to prevent them from beating up
Yep.
against anything.
Stuff like that.
We had a
already.
broken pool noodle. I was like, we're not getting rid of this because I can.
We could use it.
I'm gonna repurpose this puppy.
Now, if you see here, you have 2 cutouts. You're gonna have a manual slide, so you can manually override that slide if it ever fails.
Okay.
Now, remember the bedroom slide. I showed you the controller. This one you have to manually crank in if it
Okay.
ever fails. From here, this one is your spare tire. That
Okay,
crank
yep.
handle that's in the front
Drops it down.
compartment
Yeah.
Okay.
will operate both.
Okay. Cool.
All right,
Okay.
which is very nice. And then
Yay!
you got your big fridge. Now this is only a 110 appliance,
Not
so it's
for
only going to
you.
operate
Sorry.
as long as you're plugged in.
Mom, not for you.
So anything I need will be on the first shelf.
No, we already
get your
had
little
this
steps.
discussion.
This is his kitchen.
Oh.
I don't get to put because I was like, oh look, I can put my magnets on here.
Nope.
Nope, that was already kiboshed.
Now the nice thing with this is I would say if you were going to ever put pictures or photos or anything, instead of actually using more so like thumbtacks or
Yeah.
nails or anything, use Velcro.
That's somebody had said.
Can they fix that? Knock that scratch out or?
Oh yeah.
Somebody had said too for stuff in their camper on the shelves. They use the Velcro.
Oh,
to
yeah.
keep like cup holder, like the toothbrush cups and stuff.
Decorations. Yes, ma'am.
I was like, so
Velcro is going to be your best friend. Or
I-
that sticky tap.
Yep. I went and bought a giant thing of those Velcro strips. I was like,
It is going to be your best friend. And we'll lock that up. And I will write this up after the walkthrough. Yes, sir. Now you do have your dual awnings.
Yep.
I'm sure you guys know about awnings. This here is going to be your outside TV connection. You do have GFCI protected outlet here. You do have your cable, well, satellite and cable connection here, which is nice. You do have your dual outside speakers that are operated inside. And then from here is your pass-through compartment. You do have 110 outlet here. Above here, number 2 setting, remember, is motion censored. A lot of people leave it on motion censored. Battery disconnect switch.
That's
That's
Okay.
important. Battery disconnect switch.
Okay.
And then the puppy leash holder.
I knew it. I saw that on a video and I was like, I didn't see that when we looked.
Yes, sir.
what is it?
This is just like a turnkey.
Okay, just turnkey. Okay.
Yep. Whenever you are storing this unit without shore power, I strongly recommend turning your batteries off.
Yep.
So nothing ever draws
Just a
from it.
little doggy.
So now, one of the things that we were told that we get to keep was one of my extra batteries because I had multiple batteries.
Take it off.
Yeah, I already got it. So, in here, because I already looked inside there and I see that that one's already in a sunken in container.
Yep.
How should I, would you recommend I do the other one? Just right up here?
I would do it right here and wire it together.
Okay.
Yes, sir, because it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, it really don't matter at all. This is prepped for solar.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And then it's already prepped for inverter.
Okay.
Yes, sir. But yeah, I strongly recommend putting it right here,
Okay.
mounting it.
Yeah.
I'm the only one short enough for this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, me and Mia.
I'm gonna say Amy would probably.
No, Amy wouldn't fit. She would have to bend down.
Just a
Now,
smidge.
you do have a switch here for your hitch light.
Okay.
Nice.
Yep, a lot of people leave it on at night, so whenever you're walking by the trailer,
You don't like face
don't run
planting.
into it.
That would be something I would do.
Oh, me too.
Me too.
I can't tell you how many times I hit my head on the slides.
I have no doubt.
And then I'll follow you guys in.
All right, go see
Go ahead,
go.
open it up, Cece.
Oh, don't like drag the dog.
Slow.
I love the 3500.
Thank you.
He
Oh,
just
yeah.
Got
picked
it.
it up.
Ooh.
3 days ago now.
Ooh.
Mhm.
I had a 1500, which was perfect for the other trailer. Well, for long drives, it wasn't going to work.
Uh-huh.
So, and we were really looking at a toy hauler before we did this.
Ooh.
But we decided to save.
Yeah, this is perfect.
Literally by doing. I bought that used instead of buying new. Saved $30,000 that way. The toy hauler was going to end up saving us another $40,000 by not doing a toy hauler versus what we
Yeah.
wanted here. So.
He's good.
So that's really why we did it this way, is because this being our first fifth wheel, there's no reason to
Don't
go
want nothing
with.
Start small, we can go bigger.
Oh yeah, you could always go bigger, but
So-
this here, especially with Grand Design, you picked a great one. I will say Grand Design is very reputable.
Well,
Number one seller.
our only two companies that we were looking at was Grand Design and Jayco.
Yep.
And we were actually looking. We were ready to buy the Jayco toy hauler, and so.
Now Jayco has a beautiful one called a Seismic.
That's the one we were looking at.
We were doing. We were
With the
doing
dual
Seismic.
patios.
Yes.
We were doing the dual patio, the 1431,
Yes.
and
4113, honey.
yeah, 4113.
They are.
And we actually were at the home show or the RV show when she decided to let out that she was thinking more of a
Plus C.
Oh.
So then it kind of threw everything on the end, and then her and I sat and talked a little bit, and then when we came over here and ended up getting this one, Brent just looked at her and walked her into one and said, "Okay,
This
Class
is
C,
what you're giving
not
up."
gonna get."
So,
And so she made that decision to not even look at it in Class C. So I was like, boom.
yep.
This is perfect.
Yeah, and
This is
for what
very
we
nice.
need, this is really.
This is amazing. Grand Design, you're really gonna love.
Well, I love the pantry space. I love the refrigerator. I love all the cabinetry. You
What
know.
in here do we need knowledge on, honey?
Well,
Let's
I
see.
can kind of walk you through.
Yeah,
quick
just
things.
kinda-
Yeah.
Yes.
Just little fast pointers.
Have at it.
Resettable GFCI
Yep.
right there. Propane detectors right there for safety. Of course, ceiling light. You do have tank heaters. Now, each holding tank and freshwater tank is saran wrapped with a heater.
Okay.
Nothing ever freezes, which is very nice.
Yes.
Also, water pump. You do have two sides of a water heater. You have gas and electric, which you could choose from. Awning light will control both lights.
Okay.
On each awning. You do have a step light also. So if you see here, you have a step
For me.
light. Yes, ma'am. And then porch light. Now, where it says porch light is, if you see, there's not a directly porch light installed.
Right.
Your porch light on this switch here is
Just
going to be.
under the.
Oh, it's the one under the stairs.
It's
Yeah.
under the
Okay.
stairs.
Okay.
Yeah, that's your
that makes
fancy
sense.
lighting.
Yeah.
And then from here is just going to be switches,
Yay.
all lighting.
I love how bright
Then
it
are
gets.
you pretty familiarized? Down here will be where your breaker panel's located.
Okay.
with
Yes.
a 12 volt and 110 breaker.
Yes. And it lights up when it's fused, lights the fuse up.
There you go.
Love that.
There
We
you
saw
go.
them. Somebody said that showed that on a video, and we were like, "That is brilliant."
Yes.
It didn't kind of.
Awning for your slide awning is located here.
Okay.
And then this is more so just going to be
Kitchen lights. Okay.
the one above your recliners are going to be a manual light
Okay.
operated by a toggle switch. These here have 3 stages on them. You do have red for heat, blue for LED lighting, and then you have 3 speeds on your massager: high, medium, and low.
Are you getting a massage?
Yeah. Smart TV. It is TSCO.
Nice.
So you do have your apps,
Yes.
Netflix and all of that. Now you do have your electric fireplace, which is very nice. So if you see here, you could turn your electric fireplace on without heat.
Right.
If you see where it says color,
Mm-hmm.
let me.
Ooh, pretty.
It changes all different colors, which is very nice. You do have a timer on it. Now you do have a heat setting. If you see here, this one is going to be more so. I gotta find where that. Yeah, there it is. You see 70. You have a low heat. You have a high heat,
Okay.
or you can have it completely off, so it's just lighting.
Okay.
And then you do have temperature.
Okay.
Nope. So right now it's operating, but it's no heat.
Nice.
No.
Pretty. The blue is kind of like a chillax.
Yeah, I like the blue, especially whenever these are illuminated up too. It's really neat.
Like movie theater lighting.
Uh-huh. Now you guys also have, I'll go ahead and turn this off for you, Velcro.
Yes.
Yes.
That's the first remote that gets lost. I will
No
not
doubt.
hide. Now this here does pull out.
Yep.
Back behind here is where your antenna booster switch is.
Yep.
This is an amplified roof antenna. So it does pick up digital and standard, which is very nice.
Does it have a location adjuster on it?
It's just a fixed mount.
Fixed, okay.
Yes, sir. This here does not need a travel strap because on the housing itself,
It's
where it
quick,
stays.
Okay.
And then you do have lighting above.
Mm-hmm.
And then this just push in, snaps in place.
Okay.
Yeah. Your radio, you do have 2 zones. Zone 1 is inside speakers. Zone 2 is your outside speakers. You do have Bluetooth, USB auxiliary also. DVD player, already wired to the television.
Cool.
Yep. So you have surround sound when you watch DVDs.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is completely different, which is nice. Furrion for the oven did a good thing, or a good thing. If you see here, if you ever want to or start your oven up, come here, twist your knob. Right now it turned the oven fan on. It's giving you an accurate temperature inside of the oven itself too.
Okay.
As you come to the flame, push and hold. There's a direct spark igniter inside the oven that lights by itself. So we'll bleed the air out. So if you see, you got a crisp blue flame underneath. We'll go ahead and adjust the temperature. We'll start at 475. We'll start watching the temperature increase. Also from here is your timer knob,
Okay.
which is nice. Nice thing with this is they also threw in the microwave and convection combo, which is nice. You do have your exhaust and you still have your light. This one here is on a direct spark igniter. I'm sure you guys are used to. You push in, go to the blue flame, spark.
Yep.
And if you see, it's heating up.
Nice.
Do me a favor, honey. Shut it off and then turn it on yourself. Why you got someone here to make sure that you can do it.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So we go this way. Push.
Hello.
Yep, so as you push, there should be a blue flame underneath there.
Yes.
Alright, now you adjust the temperature so the whole lead rail illuminates.
Oh, hey.
There you go.
Sweet. See, I can do it. And it's at 89 degrees already.
Yeah,
Cool beans.
it heats pretty quickly. Now your fridge, you're pretty much used to. The fridge is on a 2-way. Either AC is going to power it, Whenever you disconnect from shore power, it will switch over to propane automatically.
Okay, and as long as we leave it, so when we're traveling, stuff stays cold.
Yes, I would keep it on the auto feature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is nice. And then you do have 110 outlets underneath your cabinetry above there.
My coffee pot is gonna go right here.
Yep, that's your coffee station.
Like it's.
Now, are you guys familiarized with the thermostats on this unit?
No, this one is different than my mom's.
Alright, so with this thermostat itself, I do
Hi,
want to
Zee.
show you guys.
Cece's in bed. She's gonna take a nap.
You have a hallway light, also motion sensor lighting.
Yes.
Okay.
From here, up and down is temperature adjustment. Coming from here is your menu bar. If you see here, right now it's off. You do have a fan low, where it's just the fan on, blowing out a low. You do have fan high,
Yep.
without the AC compressor being on. Now, you do have cool high. So if I set it to 70 degrees, even though it's 66 inside right now, that AC is going to kick on. If you hear it, it's going to blow 70 degrees non-stop.
Okay.
I don't recommend operating it that way. I always recommend coming through your setting and doing auto. So you do have a cool low. You have a cool low auto. Cool high auto. That's the one I recommend operating it from. You always want to exercise the AC. You want it to shut off. You want it to kick on.
Okay.
All right. And then coming from here, you do have your heat, which is furnace that produces from the floor.
Okay.
And then just off.
Sweet.
Yep. And then
What is that?
this here is your max air vent. So if you see right above the kitchen, you do have a vent.
Oh, that's the, and it's got the rain doohickey on it.
Yep. It is rain censored. So right now I'm just opening up the vent. You do have 3 speeds on your fan.
Okay.
You have 1, 2, 3.
Dang. That goes pretty
And
good.
that's sucking it out, right?
That's exhausting it out. Yes, sir. And it's rain censored. So whenever it starts to rain, it closes automatically.
So, Cece, you got that in your bathroom too. You know why? Because I'm tired of your bathroom, or you stinking up everybody else when you're in the bathroom.
You get to have your own bathroom that you can deal with.
Now, when you hit fan off, it closes the lid and turns the fan off.
Okay.
And then yours is just going to be more so the standard manual
Right.
crank switch.
Yep.
And then
And
lighting.
that's cool, because I can reach that one.
Lighting. And then your bedroom. Your sconce lighting on each side are manual.
Yep.
They push in the center underneath. You do have your reading lamps. You do have USB chargers.
Yes.
AC thermostat. Light switch. TV backer location.
And now, if I'm running 30 amps off of generator, because I don't have shore power, so I'm
Okay. 1 AC.
just one. I want to make sure.
1 AC. Because you got to remember, it's powering a microwave, it's powering the fridge, and it's powering 1 AC.
Okay.
Running load capacity on an AC, especially starting, is close to 16 amps.
Okay.
Running period is at 14.
Okay. Perfect.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
So it's choosing which one you want on or off.
Yeah.
But most of them, since they're dual ACs, they're kind of all tied into one duct system.
Yeah.
Now, does this have, and I know a lot of the higher end, even the Grand Design higher ones, has got the LED lights underneath of it to
No.
deter? Okay.
This one don't.
Okay.
This one just has that one on
Just
your
for-
slide, and then one for your entry step.
Okay.
That's more so the momentums that have the complete LED underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is pretty
There's,
neat.
that's storage,
Yep.
right?
This lifts.
Yay. Okay, good.
You know, you need all the storage you can.
Seriously. I've been collecting storage containers, so.
Oh, there we go. And then just your closet.
Yep.
All of your blinds are UV protected blinds.
Okay.
In order to do them, all you're going to do is pull on them, release them up. Now, also your strings, you can move to whatever position you want them.
Oh, that's
Cool.
nifty.
Yep, to get them out of your way.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they are UV protected, so they keep heat out.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Yay.
You know, we're in Florida.
Yes.
Coming in here?
Yes, we're coming in your direction, kiddo.
Now you're a room.
It's your turn.
Oh, sorry.
I didn't do it.
Nope, wasn't you. Alright. So you see you got your top bed. You do have 110 outlets.
Mm-hmm.
Now you do have your lights.
My fan.
Your fan. Over here is your little closet area. Now from here, if you ever want to install a television, it's going to be in this cutout here.
Yeah.
TV backer location, USBs, 110s, cable, and satellite.
Okay.
Alright.
She'll have her TV and her Switch.
Oh yeah. See if you have any friends stay the night also. This
The
does
first
fold.
thing is she's got her 2 cousins.
Cousins were
coming.
picking them up in Montana for 3 weeks.
Oh. So this here's on a spring. Fold it down.
Emergency exit.
No,
Yep.
I want to get out of. I want to get into that.
You want to get in this one? See this one here, you might need help because it doesn't give you a ladder. So
Let's
that
go
one
get you a step stool.
Yep, we'll get you a little step stool.
I need someone to help me get out.
I'm just gonna get out of the
I
way.
already
Jump.
helped you once.
Roll over. Onto
Actually,
your
I helped
belly.
you twice.
Remember?
Yeah, turn.
Just roll onto your belly.
Remember, we will not let you fall too far.
Yep. If it's a short distance.
Yep. Right.
Now kick your feet in.
There you go. See?
And now grab right here, honey.
Like you did when you got up.
See?
Look at you.
Not bad.
Yeah.
See there?
See, you'll be able to wipe your own butt, too.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you need a little step stool for that one.
Yep.
Yep, and then this does fold to a bed also.
Yes.
Yes.
Which is very nice. And then just store it away so whenever you're in here watching TV or playing your Nintendo.
Doing homework.
Yeah. And I do recommend, since this is in a cubby,
Mhm.
getting a swing mount that pulls out a
Oh, yeah.
little bit.
I already got one for it.
Look at him. That's what he does for a
He's a
living.
pro.
Yeah.
He's a pro, I love it. And then you got your own bathroom.
It's gonna be your job to clean it.
Uh-oh. Yep, that's your exhaust
Yeah, I
fan.
already kind of figured that
Now
out.
the thing with this one, you still have to crank open the vent.
Okay.
So she's going to need a step stool to get to the vent.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you see how high it's raised, it's hard to get to.
Yeah. That's cool. We can make sure you have a step stool because then you can use that to get up into this thing and
Mm-hmm. Help with this.
yeah, basically. Mom has to have a step stool too for everything because I'm vertically challenged.
And then you just got more little storage for DVDs.
I saw that. I was like, when we first looked at it, I was like, is this a what that
See,
actually
and
Well,
opens?
actually, I'm thinking I'll drill a hole through it and
I was
put,
just about to say.
I have a little
Look.
question.
put a Sonos play bar in there.
Oh yeah.
Well, I've seen a lot of people lift this, remove it from the hinges,
Mhm.
and wire soundbar.
Yeah, then the Sonos play
Yeah,
bar.
that's what I would do.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What is this?
This switch, if you see right above the TV, turns your lights on.
More lights.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do that. I mean, I've seen them do all types of stuff.
I know. I checked random things. Like I made sure there was storage under here.
Oh yeah, you have storage underneath there.
Well, you'd be surprised how many I've seen and there's not storage. It's like just
And then if you see here, this does lift too.
yes.
So right here with your little cutout, it lifts for more storage.
Yes.
The more storage, the better.
Yes. 100. Oh, look
Now-
at hey, there's even
110 outlet.
yes.
Now I do recommend Velcro for these.
Okay.
If you see on the backer,
Yeah.
there's no Velcro to keep them in place. Even though you tuck them in,
Yeah.
I would still get Velcro so when you're traveling, you know they're in place.
They stay put.
Yes, ma'am.
That makes sense.
Yeah, nice. Well, congratulations. Yeah.
Yay.
You happy?
Yes.
It's yours. You like